Hello, my name is Peter. I'm at Vicomtech, and at Vicomtech we were the coordinators of the GRACE project. The GRACE project is an EU-funded project, and it is already a success story. It is a success story because we managed to contribute to the processing and analysis of child sexual exploitation reports at different aspects. Today, I would like to walk you through the development phase of the project, and to that end, I'm here with a couple of colleagues of mine who helped me to shape the project along the way. Let's start on how do we get to the data. Bernardo, can you give us more insight on that aspect?
Thanks, Peter. My name is Bernardo Pacheco from Inov. We are an RTO in Portugal. We are leading work package that aims for data handling. The main purpose is to receive data from external sources and deliver it ready for further processing. It includes cleansing, transformation, and extract and map semantic entities. Our main source is the NCMEC, but we are ready to receive data directly from the OSPs. Back to you, Peter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bernardo. This gives us a better view on how we do the ingestion. But once we have the data, how do we process? How do we analyze that? Arantxa, can you give us some more feedback on that?
Thank you, Peter. My name is Arantxa and I come from Vicomtech, and I was in charge of leading the work package related to information processing within the GRACE project. In the work package, we have developed more than 40 AI tools capable of processing image, video, audio, and text information from the reports, with the idea of getting actionable information that can facilitate the assessment of those reports. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you, Arantxa, for giving us the insight on the initial processing with the tools. But with all the data generated, how do we effectively pass it to the LEAs? Ethan, can you provide us some feedback on that?
Thanks, Peter. My name's Ethan and I'm with CENTRIC, and we lead GRACE's investigative capabilities. We aim to provide LEAs with rich localization hints, effective cross-matching and prioritization to help them locate and identify the most critical cases as soon as possible. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Ethan, for the details. So you can imagine that we have a lot of tools, artificial intelligence and machine learning, but do we have actually any capabilities to provide the LEAs to train them to their actual needs? Konstantinos, I think you are the best person to ask about this. Please, can you give us some insight?
Thank you, Peter. My name is Konstantinos Karageorgos, and I am part of CERT's Visual Computing Lab. Within the work package for the federated learning ecosystem, we designed and implemented a system that allows LEAs to create centralized and performant models without compromising operational security or sharing data. Back to you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Konstantinos. Salvatore, can you explain us about your role in the project?
Thanks, Peter. I'm Salvatore from Ingegneria Informatica. I lead the work package 7, Flow. In this work package, we have integrated the tools into innovative user interfaces. Additionally, we have implemented the orchestration framework and the chain of custody, and performed the activities related to the technical validation. Thanks, Peter. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Salvatore. A lot of technical stuff we have heard about, but ethics and legal in the development is also very important. Marco, can you give us some more information on that topic?
Thank you, Peter. My name is Marco and I'm director of the Cybercrime Research Institute. Within GRACE, we led the work package that looked into the legal and ethics framework. What we did is we analyzed those frameworks in order to provide guidance to the entire consortium to make sure that the GRACE solution is in line with legal and ethical standards. We all within this consortium were on the same page that for GRACE to be successful, it needs to be fully compliant with legal and ethical standards. Peter, back to you.
Thank you, Marco. So, I hope I managed to introduce you to the basics of the GRACE from different technological perspectives. However, I bet you're asking what are the end users feeling about. João, what do you think about the GRACE platform?
Thank you, Peter. My name is João Santos. I'm an investigator at Polícia Judiciária in Portugal, and PJ worked at the project GRACE since the beginning. And the tools that are being developed, they could be very important. They could be the difference between getting earlier to a child in risk or not. We have so huge number of NECMEC referrals to deal, and any new tool could make a difference. So it's always a good help to getting earlier to a child in risk. Back to you, Peter.
Many thanks, Joao. Very pleased. Europol was also one of the important partners from the beginning. Tony, what's your view on GRACE?
Thank you, Peter. My name is Tony Klanchnik and I'm with Europol. Europol was part of the GRACE project since its beginning. We at Europol were the bridge between the law enforcement authorities and finding the right solutions for the ever-increasing referrals coming to law enforcement in order to investigate them. But this brings new challenges and therefore new solutions. The GRACE project was those in providing the solutions for law enforcement and their work. As addition to these tools, Europol also provided with the specific guidelines for first responders in law enforcement community in order to better approach in first information on the child sexual abuse cases. We are very pleased to be part of the GRACE project. Thank you very much, and back to you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Tony. And this is the brief overview of the GRACE project. Now, GRACE is coming to the end, but this is not the end of the work that we started. It's just the beginning. Now let's use GRACE to make the internet a safer place. Thank you very much for your attention.